All right, welcome to Too Many Hobbies. We're doing the second half of an alternate Super Bowl 1974, the Oakland Raiders versus the St. Louis Cardinals. We're only going to be doing the second half. This is only going to be a long video. Before we get in, we're going to find out how we got to these two teams, and then we're going to find out, okay, how did we get to a 24-21 game at halftime? All right, let's see. First off, I've been redoing the 1974 playoffs. I don't do many big replays, but this is one. We'll start with looking at this. This is the first game I played. Great game. Vikings started off, got a field goal, but then Terry Metcalf returned a kick 99 yards. Jim Bacon missed the extra point. Cardinals went off, but Jim Bacon missed another extra point. But the Vikings came storming back. 9:05, they drove 80. They started at the 3, drove all the way down to the Cardinal 3, but could not punch it in. Settled for a field goal tie game. Fred kicks off, and Terry Metcalf returns the kick 54 yards, puts it into St. Louis or Viking territory. The Cardinals kick a field goal. Jim Bacon makes it 18-15. Cardinals go on to the NFC Championship game that same day. I copied the wrong thing. I opened the wrong thing. Did you see? I don't know if you saw who won. You might have, but this is what I want to look at. Steelers versus the Pittsburgh. Defensive battle all the way. O.J. Simpson, first run of the game was 40 yards. After that, you can see 16 rushes, 32 yards. Didn't gain a whole lot. A real defensive battle. 3-3 at halftime. Pittsburgh, or not 3-3 at halftime. It was 3-3, looking to go 3-3. Last play of the half at the Bills 38. Terry Bradshaw throws into the Bills end zone. They get a touchdown. And then they came out early in fourth quarter, scored a touchdown. The next play, Buffalo Bills quarterback Joe Ferguson throws one of his 4 interceptions. Mel Blount returns it. Pittsburgh wins, goes to the AFC Championship game. Then the early game. Defensive struggle all the way. The Washington Redskins had their chances. They went into the red zone twice. Mark Mosley missed 3 field goals. And it was a defensive struggle all the way. The Rams win 3-0 over the Redskins. I think this would be the lowest scoring playoff game in NFL history. I know in 70, the Lions and the Cowboys played, and Cowboys won 5-0. I think this one beats it. I'd have to look that up to be sure, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then, of course, in 1974, in real life, Dolphins at the Raiders, they played a game called the Sea of Hands. It's one of the greatest games ever. How did they do in my replay? Here it is. What a game. Both teams just drove they both had good offenses. A back and forth game the whole way. Greasy came back, threw a nice little pass at the end of the second half to tie the game, or first half tie the game 14-14. And then it looked like the Raiders were going to win, but the Dolphins went on a 14-play, 71-yard drive, ate up 7 minutes off the clock, took a 21-20 lead, but the Snake Stabler came back, drove down. Time running off the clock. George Blanda kicks a short field goal, and it's 23-21. The AFC Championship game will be the Raiders and the Steelers. But first, the NFC Championship game, an alternate NFC Champion game. In real life, it was the Rams and the Vikings, with the Vikings winning. Here it goes to the Cardinals and the Rams. The Cardinals came out. The Rams came out. It looked like they were driving. They got into St. Louis territory, and there was a bad snap. And Ram quarterback James Harris got it. TV replay would show he was down by contact, but the ball came out. Pete Barnes picks it up, returns it 65 yards for a touchdown. And it was 7-0. They had had a field goal before the Rams would start their comeback. Made it 14-10, but then in the fourth quarter, you can see what they did here. They could not get past it. The Cardinals scored 17 late points to win 27-14. The St. Louis Cardinals are going to Super Bowl 9. And no, I don't think that would have changed their franchise is screwed because of owners. But then the AFC Championship game, Steelers and the Raiders. 13-17. Raiders win. What a great game. This really felt like a back and forth. Both offenses there drive the ball, get to the opponent's 40-yard line, and the defenses would get a couple sacks, get some lost yardage. Something would happen. Go into the fourth quarter, it's 10-10. And you can see what happened there. The Pittsburgh took a 13-10 lead, but again, time running out. They started their drive at 8:70 or 9:10, basically 9 minutes 10 seconds, and the Raiders drove down the field 15 plays, 80 yards, took the lead. Pittsburgh actually got the ball with, like I said, about 2 minutes left. Drove, got him to the Raider 38, 40-yard line, and Terry Bradshaw's pass was intercepted at the 16 by George Atkinson to stop their drive. And you can see it here. So the Super Bowl 9, Cardinals versus the Raiders. How did this go down? Well, here's how it went down. Terry Metcalf, the star of the divisional playoff, he started the game about as best as you could really start. A 21-yard run, couple complete passes, but again, incomplete pass, short run. They got stopped. Jim Bacon kicks the field goal. It's 3-0. Oakland gets the ball, overcomes a 9-yard sack, overcomes a 10-yard holding penalty, gets a 29-yard pass to Cliff Branch. But on 1st and 10 at the Cardinals 36, Marv Hubbard fumbles the ball, and safety Clarence Duran picks it up, runs it 61 yards to Oakland's 2-yard line. 2 plays later, Jim Otis goes over. It's 10-0 midway in the first quarter. Oakland then gets a couple first downs, and again, Marv Hubbard fumbles. His second fumble of the game. Immediately, starting at Oakland's 47-yard line, Jim Hart throws a 35-yard bomb to J.V. Kane. Terry Metcalf gets a 12-yard touchdown run. It's 17-0. We've got a blowout. The Raiders get the ball thrown 17. Marv Hubbard is stripped by Larry Stallings, but he's able to recover his own fumble. They have to punt. Ray Guy gets a beautiful punt, but it looks like the Cardinals are driving out. They get 1st and 10 at their own 28. Metcalf loses 4 on 3rd and 14. 17-yard pass to J.V. Kane, but then George Atkinson, hero of the AFC Championship game, recovers a Terry Metcalf fumble. Oakland starting at the Cardinals 43, 24-yard pass to Fred Biletnikoff, 8-yard pass to Fred Biletnikoff, and they're back in it at 17-7. Cardinals go 3 and out. Raiders, 9-yard pass to Clint Branch, 12-yard run to Marv Hubbard, and then Ken Stabler, the snake, finds Fred Biletnikoff on a 52-yard bomb. It's 17-14. They're right back in it. Cardinals get a first down. Raiders go 3 and out. Then the Cardinals get the ball. 9-yard pass to Earl Thomas. 10-yard run to Donnie Anderson. I'm pretty sure he played for the Packers in 67. Would have beat the Raiders in Super Bowl II. Metcalf gets a couple run. Otis gets runs. They run it in. They get a touchdown, stretch their lead to 24-14. But the Snake, with 2 minutes left, not a chance. Pete Banaszak, 6-yard pass. Bob Moore, 18. Marv Hubbard, 12-yard pass. Bob Moore, he's the tight end, by the way, 9-yard pass. 9 yards to Fred Biletnikoff on a 3rd and 3. And then a 14-yard touchdown pass with time running out. And it's 24-21 at half. Looking at some stats. I think I did stretch these out. I stretched this out to do something different. Let's go view. Let's get rid of the grid lines. Okay, Oakland 15-11 first downs. Rushing is very comparable. Passing is not really. Jim Hart's not done bad. 8 of 12 for 98. But you can see what Ken Stabler's done. 17 of 22, 244 yards. Net passing 235 to 98. The Raiders already have 314 yards of offense, but they've got 2 fumbles, and those 2 fumbles have led to Cardinal touchdowns. Really, Raiders are 5 of 7 on 3rd downs. Honestly, if I'm looking at the game, the Cardinals are in the lead only because they've been able to get the turnovers. If it wasn't for that, I would tend to say this is the Raiders' game. The Raiders' offense, except, of course, the Raiders have been fumbling ball. So, what's going to happen now as we start? Did I really not do a 3rd quarter? This is how I do my quarters, by the way. I don't know if I've ever showed that. This is how I do it right here. You're getting to see the secret sauce. Okay. Oakland kicked off, so St. Louis is kicking off. Ooh, St. Louis is already there. And that's something I've noticed about looking back. And I guess in the 70s, you kicked off. If you won the coin toss, you chose to kick off, or to receive the ball, I mean. If you won the coin toss, you elected to receive. I find that fascinating when now it's okay, you're going to defer, which means, generally speaking, you're getting the ball in the second half. This will take 5 seconds because they used to do it where Once the whistle blows, he kicks the ball, time starts. All right, here we go. Oakland should be getting the ball first. You never know. There might be a fumble. Maybe there'll be a trick play. Nope. 26-5. There's going to be a fumble. Oh, wow. Okay, received maybe. Received at the end zone. And at this time you returned it. So there's going to be a fumble maybe. Because it's a breakaway, so you don't know. Now I've got the cards. These are not free teams. So I have to do it this way. Ron Smith is going to be the returner. He will fumble it at the end of his return. He's going to fumble it. The return is a breakaway. We're just looking at the top 3 dice. We're adding them together. It's not a good, oh my Lord, it's bad. He only gets 7 yards. He fumbles the ball. He was trying to switch hands, and he fumbles the ball. Who's going to recover? Fumble return, fumble recovery. Blue, it's the Raiders. What do we get? 48. The Cardinals, oh my Lord. The Cardinals recover. No return. Oh my goodness. And the Cardinals again. Horrible, horrible mistake. The Raiders with their fourth fumble, third turnover of the game. And they're starting at the Raiders' 7-yard line. Ron Smith, he will get credited with a 7-yard return. He will get credited with a fumble. 4 fumbles, 3 of them lost. There we go. You can change what's up here, and I like what's up here, but I want a save button somewhere up here, and I can't figure out how to make it get up there when I've got it shrunk down like this. Okay, Colonels, they are ahead. What a mistake. Oh, my Lord. He was trying to switch hands. He bobbled it. And now the Colonels are they're in the same place they were twice. They keep on getting the ball deep. I mean, where were they at? First quarter? They started at the Oakland 2? Well, they started at Oakland 47. But then one pass, they're down to the 12. So, I mean. Okay, 2009 defensive play card short yardage, 2009. LB2 will not make the tackle with a 9. Let me get mine. There we go, LB2. His tackle's a 2, so he definitely ain't making the tackle. So it's only a 1-yard loss. 2. I'm so used to looking right here. It's ridiculous. Okay, Terry Metcalf. Let me show you this. I did this on purpose this way. You can just copy paste. They're the same block size, or they work out to be the same block size. 2nd and 9 now. No, 2nd 11. Well, actually, geez. Let's go back. 1st and goal. 2nd goal from the 8. Still at a -2. That's going to be another inside run. Might be a fumble. Inside run, rush contain. 48-6. Is the DL1's tackle a 6? The DL1's tackle is not a 6. It's a 3-yard gain. Ken Willard. Yep. Ken Willard goes for 3 yards, he does not fumble. If they have a dash, that means they do not fumble. But now, a huge 3rd and goal, and I'm sitting there thinking, do the Cardinals go for it? If they feel this 3rd and goal, 5 yards to go, that's a +3. 8 is a screen pass versus a bounce defense. 43-4. We're going to use the defensive card. Bounced 43. CB2's tackle. Oh, it's going to be close. CB2 tackle versus a 4. The CB2 is Nehemiah Wilson. He cannot make the tackle. It's a touchdown pass to, who's it go to? Terry Metcalf. They could have been down to 1, but nope. Terry Metcalf squeezes it in, touchdown pass. Ken Bacon, he's got to get like an 8, and he's got a +3. And the Cardinals have stretched their lead. The Raider mistakes are just absolutely killing them. And it's 31-21. That does count as a first down from the pass, by the way. Get the kickoff. $21. It's going to be said. This is something I don't like. So according to the rules, it should be received at 21. Does that make any sense? That's such a short kick. I personally don't care for it. Ron Smith again will return the ball. This time he gets 10 plus the blue die, which is blue die 7. 17-yard return. Oakland, already having made a mistake this quarter. 1st and 10, throwing 38. At least they got good field position. It is way too early to be changing, changing how they call their plays. Sir, Terry Metcalf, -1. Ken Willard, first carry of the day for 3. And then he gets his first touchdown pass. I wish I could figure out a way to I could type it in and that counts as a made 3rd down. Ron Smith. This is what takes so long doing all the stats. Okay, Raiders 10-9 short pass versus short yardage. $38-1 O-line protect. Can the O-line protect with a 1? Yeah, I can. Short pass, 8-yard gain to who's number 9? Tight end Bob Moore. What is it, 8 yards? Yep. There is a yellow hanky on the field. Looking right here. 3 offensive holding. Oakland holding 10 yards. So now we're looking 1st and 20 at their 28. That play did not happen. -1 again. 8 -1 is 7. Outside run versus bump and run. 33. Go defensive card. 33. Is the DL3's tackle a 2? Yes, it is. 1 yard gain to Charlie Smith. Don't think Charlie Smith is... Yeah, that's a Charlie Smith's first carry of the day. Picks up 1 yard. 2nd and 19 after 29. 8 -1, another outside run. This time it's versus a blitz. 54-0, not a good play for 3 yard gain. With the 0, they got to have a dash not to make it. So you can really skip looking, because defense, there's covers and there's interceptions and maybe bad defenses, they might have a minus on the cover, but most tackles are at least going to have a 0. 3 yard gain to number 9. Clarence Davis picks up 3. Cardinal defense holding stout, forcing a 3rd down. 3rd and 16. Plus 6. 6 is 6, they're going to try a draw versus the blitz. 26-5. Go on the defensive card. 26-5. Is the DL2's tackle a 5? The DL2's tackle is not a 5. 11 yard gain. But it's not going to be enough. And I want to see, was it earlier? Yeah, here it is. Ray Guy, they were at their 17. He shanked it so bad. 25 yard punt. I mean, horrible. I mean, you got to do better than that. They got out, across their 40. Ray Guy could pin him back. Now, this is another thing that, there's no perfect game. And hey, you've seen, I love this game. Go to the season ticket football Facebook group. You'll see how many games I've posted. I like this game, but there's nothing I don't like. 33 yard punt, and it's caught. 30 yards, and it's caught. 28 yards. Who's fair catching it at 28 yards? I don't know. There's little things like that, but they're not big enough to really distract anything. 18, 33, 35 yard kick. It's going to be caught by whoever is 8. Terry Metcalf. On the day, how's Terry Metcalf doing on returns today? This is his first punt return. 54. And a fumble. Why am I getting... and Terry Metcalf, he will fumble the ball. The Raiders might catch a break, but right now, he returns at 13 yards. Fumble. Lots of fumbles this game. If you're a Cardinals fan, you want it to be blue. 36. The Raiders recover the ball. And they get a return. Recovered by defense, they get a return. I will go in ahead. See, this is where, how do you, I can go and say Lee Brooks, a defense, no, it wouldn't be Lee Brooks. It would be, what is it, DL4? 36-7, 36, DL4. Art Thomas, a defensive lineman? Sure, we'll say he recovered it. And it's going to be returned. For nothing. So, okay. I got to do some changes here. That's a turnover. That's a turnover. So the Raiders are going to keep the ball. Oh my Lord, this is so bad for the Cardinals. That is. Okay, football math. 43 and 35 is 78. 78, that's 22. He got to the 35-yard line. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to change, well, yeah. Lots of fumbles this game. I mean, seriously. It's like, holy cow. All right. The Raiders back in life. -1. Inside run. Rush contain. It's one thing I always like about in games that can do it and do it well. The swings where you know, one game you'll never see a fumble, the next game it's all Eric can ever do. 58 for DL4's tackle is greater than a 2. Yep. 3-yard gain to Clarence Davis. The Raiders sticking to the ground. -11, that's a short pass. Versus short yardage. 45-2. Short yardage. 45. LB1's tackle is going to be greater than a... No. Yeah. It's greater than 2. Okay, 5-yard gain to Clarence Davis. Focusing on Clarence Davis set us up a 3rd and 2 at the 27. Excuse. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Sorry about that. +0 on this roll. They go back to the inside run. It's going to be against the blitz. 49-9. Deal 1 will not make the tackle. It's going to be a 3-yard gain to Marv Hubbard. He's already, he fumbled twice, had the ball stripped from him once. But he picks up 3 yards and a Raider First down. I am forgetting every time I record. I just my mind I guess just goes. Okay, any other first downs we got going on? Well, one where the Cardinals scored. Nope. All right, first down. Need to get at least a field goal out of this, I would say. -1, 11 -1, another short pass. Versus short yardage. Cardinals expecting a run. 59-1. LB3 will make the cover. Yep. Pass incomplete. Second and 10. -1. Another less short pass. Against short yardage again. 48. Look at the defensive card. 48-5. S2's tackle. He does not make the tackle. It is a breakaway. Possible big gain here to Marv Hubbard. Marv Hubbard will only add +2. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 and 1, 12-yard gain for Marv Hubbard. That's a 35. That's another 35 seconds off the clock and another first down. And where's it going to be? It's going to be at first 10 at the Cardinal 12. -1 inside run versus rush contain. Yep. Inside run versus rush contain. Inside run. 24, that's a defensive card. Rush contain, 24-2. O-line's power is better than a 2. Yes, it is. 5-yard gain. Clarence Davis. Second 5 from the Cardinals 7. 9 -1 is an 8. That's a screen pass. Versus bounce defense. 27-8. Quarterback's accuracy is not an 8. It's an incomplete pass. But there is a flag on the field. Look at the yellow die. Illegal formation on the offense. Sorry about that. Now, here's my question. Okay, we can decline the penalty. Give them 3rd and 5 from the 7. Accept the penalty. Make them 2nd and 10 from the 12. I don't know which is better. Okay, let me think. 2nd and 10 from the 12 or decline the penalty and give them, well, I'm going to decline the penalty. So that play did not happen. So that makes it 3rd and 5 from the 7. That's a +3. 12 and 3 is 15. That's going to be a short pass versus short zone. Short pass, short zone, 55-0. We're going off no. CB1's cover. CB1 will have a cover of 0, I'm sure. Yes, he does. Pass falls incomplete. And I think the Raiders have to kick a field goal. They're down by 10. You kick a field goal, make it a one-game score. George Blanda will come on. He's had a good game so far. It's a short field goal. Okay, 24 yards. So he needs 11, wanting 3 dice. We are looking at this in for in case a penalty or a ball kick. And George Blanda already, it's a 24. He's got a +4. So he actually rolls a 14. It's good. I personally don't feel I do a good job of doing these recordings like this. Oops. Of course, my interest is not to be a YouTube star or anything like that. The other problem I have is when I play these games, I'm usually listening to, maybe I've got a YouTube video on, or here it's Sunday, I might watch an NFL game or a college football game that, not one I want to watch, but not one I'm just like deeply involved in. Because if I'm deeply involved in it, I'm going to want to, pay real close attention to it. And I can't listen to stuff while I'm recording. So I received that to 7. Returned by whoever 7. I bet you that's Terry Metcalf. It is. And Terry Metcalf will return at 10 plus the blue die 7, 17 plus 8, 25 yards. So the Cardinals are starting out in good field position. Midway. 32, yep. Midway through the third quarter. Okay, Clarence Davis runs for 3. Catches the pass for 5. Hubbard runs for 3. Stabler throws an incomplete pass. Hubbard runs for 12. Davis runs for 5. Stabler throws a couple more incomplete passes. We got 2 first downs. He made 1 third down, but didn't make the other one. Blanda kicks his first field goal of the game. And I'm missing something. Bob Moore did not catch 1 for 8. Wait. Wait a minute. I'm off. You can see right here, 17. I'm off an 8-yard pass. Well, at halftime, he had threw 17. I don't see the 8, though. Huh. Did I add in an 8 here? Six, 13. Should add it? Nope. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. This is what's aggravating to me when I have to go back and try to figure this crap out. Okay, all he's done this is he's throwing 3 incomplete passes. You should have a 14 in there. Where did I get a 5? Oh, he threw the one to Clarence Davis, 5, 3 incomplete passes, 14 incomplete, 9, 9, 12, 18, 6 incomplete, 6, 2, 52, 9, 8, 24 incomplete. Excuse me. Ah, crap. I'm pausing. Hold on, I'm back. I found it. I wrote the touchdown pass here. Put the 8 up here. Did not put the 8 down here by Fred Bolentnikoff. So I screwed up the halftime taps because it should have been 8 for 129. He had an even better day than I thought he did. Okay, and did I put George Blanda's field goal? Terry Metcalf, let's do his. 20. Terry Metcalf, his first kickoff return. 25 yards. Cardinals have the ball and the lead. For as well as they've done, they've only got a touchdown lead. All those breaks starting out -2. They're wanting to run the ball and inside run, short zone. No, 6. Yeah, short zone. Inside run, short zone. 48-3. The DL1's tackle, I think, is a 3. Yes, it is. Jim Otis, who's RB1, but I see more runs from Metcalf than you can see right there. DL1 makes the tackle, right? Yep, he makes the tackle -2. Pittsburgh or the Raider defense, it doesn't really look that great when you look at some of its numbers. But it just makes the play. 6 -2 is another inside run, keeping it on the ground. -2, rush contain, inside run, rush contain, 26-3. Again, defensive play card, rush contain, 23 S1's tackle. George Atkinson just has it. 0-yard gain. So they're trying to pound Jim Otis up the middle, and he is not getting nothing. Jimmy Hart. I do remember Jim Hart. I growing up, I didn't see much of the Cardinals. Where I live in the state of Missouri, it was all Kansas City Chiefs, always has been. So, but I do remember 3rd and 12. That's a +6. 8 and 6 is 14. That's a medium pass, deep zone. 37-4 O-line protect. Can the O-line protect with a 4? Excuse me. Yes, they can. I use an alternate roll, subtract 2, add the blue die. That's a 14-yard pass. 2. Nope, it's the double. 14 double. Earl Thomas. That's going to be a passing first down. Keeps the clock moving. Still -2. 8 -2 is the outside run. Short zone. 68-0, 6-yard gain to Terry Metcalf. Jim Otis can't do it. Terry Metcalf will. And they're at midfield already. Nine is a, what is a nine? Nine's a short pass versus a short zone. 67, 4 plus 13-yard pass. Thirteen-yard pass to Mel Gray. And another Cardinal first down. The defenses are having a little bit of a trouble here today. They're already at Oakland's 37. -2, 5 minus 2 is 3. Inside run, short yardage, 65, 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain to Jim Otis. Keep the sticks moving. They're eating up the time here. Not that it's still early. -2, 11 minus 2 is 9. That's a short pass. Short zone. 49-4. Defensive play card, short zone. 49. Could be an interception. CB1. That's Skip Thomas. Skip Thomas will make the interception. Four yards. I might roll to see who intercepts that. Nah. Okay, let me look here. So I got that was Jim Hart's first bad play of the first interception too. Or 9, if it's a 9, it was intercepted by linebacker 2, Gerald Irons. Does he get any kind of return? 65-1. It's a breakaway. He's got a +3. Ooh. 69, 15, 15-1, 16. 19-yard interception return. Excuse me, you might hear me wheezing. I have some breathing issues. This is a little turnover. Down by a touchdown late in the third quarter. Oakland's going to get the ball back. They have stopped 33 minus 4 is 29 and 19. 48-yard line right near midfield. Wow. What a huge play. I mean, really, what a huge I mean, that's a huge, huge play right there. All right. Otis. -2-0. 14-yard pass to Earl Thomas. 6-yard run, Terry Metcalf. 13-yard pass, Mel Gray. First catch of the day. Otis runs for 4. And then Hart. That was an interception. Wow. They got a couple first downs. They completed a third down. That's all you're going to get. All right. If I have any weather effects, I put them right there. Technically, this game might be able to have a slight wind effect, which should lower kicking a little bit and lower deep passes really more than short passes. But it's not, oh my Lord, big. I'm still struggling with how to put weather into this game. Okay. Oakland on offense, down by a touchdown. They're still behind. They're going to their -1. 11 -1 is 10. They're going to try a short pass. Rush contain. 34-8. Quarterback's accuracy is not going to be an 8. Ken Stabler will throw another incomplete pass. And I can say with 4 straight incomplete passes, he might be a little bit cold. This game fascinates me because how the game is made, I mean. Because how season ticket football is made. Let me be clear. Because you're looking at you're going most off offensive plays. But really, there's the defensive rating numbers have such a big impact. 13 -1 is a draw on you know how whether it's an incomplete pass, whether it's yardage, whether it's sacked. So even though you're going off the offensive play card, the defense has such a huge impact on how the game is played. It's going to be a draw versus a short zone. 37-1, we're going right off the defensive card. Short zone, 37-1. Marv Hubbard's rush, he will make it. He's got it, and he gains 13 yards. So even though you're going mostly, it looks like the defense wouldn't have, the defense play call, it looks like it doesn't have that big of an impact. And I can kind of see where you could say, well, no, it really doesn't. But on the other hand, the defense, it has a huge impact because you refer to their numbers so often. 51 for 61, 39. They're already at the Cardinal 39. Inside run versus a short zone. It's so great when it does this because I can go, okay, -1, get rid of the white die, it's just a 5. Inside run, short zone, 15-9. RB1, Marv Hubbard follows it up with a 2-yard gain. One thing I like to do, and I don't think I've done it this game, but like if it calls for a 9 and they get the 9, I'll make a little note, great play or something like that to show that I don't think I've had one this game. But to show that, hey, it was, oh my Lord, how did he? It has, because I mean, 9, you got to be great to make a 9. Nope. Okay, what do we got here? 2nd and 8. The Cardinal 37. Still sticking, trying the inside run, sticking with it on the ground. Force bounce, inside run, 65-2. That'll be a good play. 4-yard gain, 2. Charlie Smith, but there is an injury on the field. Okay, I'm looking at these 2 dies. That's for this, and then I'm going to look at this die, maybe. 17. Uh-oh, quarterback. Oh, my Lord. Stabler out for the game. 17, quarterback injured, out. Yep, actually, yep. I never do multiple games, so I always ignored it. But Stabler is out for the game. Larry Lawrence is going to have to come in and lead the comeback. The Raiders' hopes may have just, and he's immediately starting with a 3rd and 4. The Raiders' hopes may have just got dashed. Stabler handed it off. He twisted his ankle. He's coming out. Larry Lawrence is coming in. How many of you guys heard of Larry Lawrence? Oh, my Lord. Oh, wow. What a horrible play. After Stabler had gone so cold. 3rd and 4 plus 3. They're going to, 5 and 3 is 8. Try a nice short screen pass. Get the quarterback into a rhythm. 43-8. Use the defensive card. 43. Linebackers 2's tackle. There's going to be a first down. LB 2's tackle's not an 8. Nope. Okay. So it's going to be a 16-yard gain to tight end Bob Moore. If you're a Raiders a fan, this is what you want to see your backup quarterback come in to do. In fact, we better. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Show that he new quarterback. Larry Lawrence throws to Bob Moore for 16 yards. Huge first down play right there. And they're in the red zone. Can Larry Lawrence lead the Oakland Raiders to a Super Bowl championship? That's an 11. That's a long pass. Inside the red zone, long pass turns inside run. 5 minus 1 is a 4. That's a bounced. Stick to the ground game. 45 O-line power. O-line power. It is. It will work. Marv Hubbard gains 5. That's what you want to see your quarterback do, or your team's got to rise to the occasion. Six minus 1 is a 5. That's an inside run, short yardage. 64-6. Will S1 make a tackle? S1 just makes a tackle. 4-yard gain to Clarence Davis. This is a neutral zone game. Or neutral zone, jeez. Neutral site. Neutral zone, wow. So if I get something that says home, both teams are counted as home. That's according to the rules, by the way. I could do it. You could do it the other way. Or you could just roll a decider die every time it comes up. But just in case, 3rd and 1, that's a -3. They're going to inside run versus a rush contain. 15-6. RB Marv Hubbard is the RB1. He will make the play. 3 9-yard gain. That's a touchdown. It's actually an 8-yard touchdown. It's a tie game. Being down 17-0. And the Raiders. And you have to say it that way. You're not allowed to say it any other way. The Raiders have come back. Tied the game at 31-31 with 1:40 left in the game. But Ken the Snake Stabler was having a tremendous game. I need to do something to highlight this. Was having a tremendous game. There we go. And he got hurt. Stabler will finish the day 18 of 27, 249 yards with 3 touchdowns. I mean, you can't ask much better than that. Marv Hubbard, 13-2. Charlie Smith gets his first carry of the game. 4. Larry Lawrence, 16-yard pass to Bob Moore. Marv Hubbard, 5. I said 5. Clarence Davis, 4. Marv Hubbard, 8. 13 for 86 and a touchdown. That's a pretty good day. Except for he's got 3 fumbles. 2 of them lost. They may had 2 third down. They made both. They are 8 of 11 third downs. And the Raiders have come back, being down 17-0. They've answered every call. But now you wonder, you're going to the 4th quarter, tie game in the Super Bowl, and you're on your backup. Your backup quarterback. Oh. Can he do it? Can the back received at the 6? Can the backup make the play? Terry Metcalf with the return. 16 plus 8, 24. Cardinals are getting the ball at the again at their 30. Let's hope Jim Hart doesn't throw an interception. If you're a Cardinal fan. I have no dog in this. Actually, even when I play a team that I want to win, I'll root for a team. Like if I'm playing my Chiefs, you better believe I'm rooting for my Chiefs. But, you know, it's the dice tell the story. And the reason I use injuries, because yeah, we could play this game out and it's a drama, yeah. But now look at how much drama there is with, okay, can the backup keep I mean, he's going to have to win the game. He's going to have to win the game. It looks like he's a good runner. Looks like he can evade a good sack. He won't fumble the ball. But he's not going to, if the pass play if whether pass play works is determined on him, the Raiders are screwed. And he could well throw an interception. What you think about a backup? That's kind of what a backup sounds like. Okay, it's a tie game. So the Cardinals are going with a -1. All this, and we got a tie game. -1, 13 -1, they're going with a draw versus short yardage. 57-9, which is, and this is where I think the game's interesting. Because, okay, 57, ooh, that's a defense. But that 9 kills it for the defense because he ain't got no 9. And I'm right, he doesn't have a 9. So number 7, that's Terry Metcalf. Just went on a breakaway. And that's one player you do not want to give a breakaway to. Top 3 dice. Crap roll, 12. Terry Metcalf has a +6 to his. Yeah, these 3 dice plus the speed for breakaways. So I find it fascinating because you look at breakaway's a chance for a touchdown. I mean, it's a breakaway. $30.42. Still, -1. 11 -1 is 10. Short pass, bump and run. 58-9. Again, CB2 will not make the cover. I'm pretty sure. Nope. 11-yard pass to... 11-yard pass to Donnie Anderson. And I don't know if I said this. As he, I don't know. I think, yeah, this is the guy. Yeah, I think I said it this. Maybe not, but Donnie Anderson, if I'm thinking this is the right guy, he played in Super Bowl II with the Packers versus the Raiders. 53-47. If you're wondering, how can he do that fast? Lots and lots of football. I started real early with it was a simple game. I'm talking 7, 8, 9 years old. And I found out real quickly that, they're at the 40, they're at their own 27, they kick a 42-yard kick. Punt, that's 69, but there's no 69-yard line. Where's it at? So, if it's a number under 100, I can add and subtract extremely fast. In fact, I remember in second grade, I could do math faster than anybody, adding and doing all that stuff, because, football. 20 seconds left in the quarter. They're still at a -1. 11 -1 is 10. That's another short pass versus short zone this time. 68-6. 4-yard, 10-yard pass to 10-yard pass to Ken Willard. Ken Willard played for the San Francisco 49ers early in the early 70s. Because I know that because I played some beta early 49er games. In the beta that I played like 70, 71, 70 something, 72 I think I played even. And yeah, that's a first down with the ooh. So wait a minute. That's a first down. And then this is a first down. So starting the fourth quarter, tie game. Crap, come on, come on. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay, it's much the same thing. I do this. Rename. St. Louis will have the ball. First and 10 at the Oakland 36. Yep, okay, we got to do some, okay, Terry Metcalf runs for 12. Donnie Anderson catches one for 11. Okay. Ken Willard's already there. Donnie Anderson isn't. Yep. Okay. 3 first run. Pass. No third downs, nothing else. Okay, now let's look at the stats here. Oakland, first downs. And if you want, you can always, the way I do it, you always go back. Actually, I didn't do that. Copy. I put it up there. Usually that's where I just reserve. If I'm doing the game myself and I'm not posting anything about it, I will leave this area blank until I do the final stats. But if I'm posting, I'll put it here. That way I can just take one big nice screenshot. There we go. Okay. Rushing 28, 138-1. The touchdown. Yep. Okay, passing on. Now we got a 28, 19, 265. Is it? Yep. Sacked one for 9. 256. Yep. Total plays. Wow, look at that. 28 rushing, 28 passing, and a sack, so 28, 29. That's a 57. I need a calculator. 100. I said I need a calculator. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking. Where I live, it's like if I didn't have dogs barking, I wouldn't know what to think. 394, wow, almost 400 yards. Problem is, that's 3 turnovers. 2 for 15. Third down conversions. 8 of 11. Don't need to go for it on 4th down when you're making 8 out of 11. Cardinal stats. 16, 17. I should put a little block out here where it adds them up for me, but yeah. Rushing 25,105 dash 3. Passing 18, 13, 151, 10. Sacked. Nope. 151 passing. Okay, 33, 43 plays. Too dear Lord. So many dogs. 256. Two fumbles. Who else fumbled? Oh, yeah. Kick returner. And he threw an interception. So he's got 3 turnovers. They don't have many third downs, but when they do, they make them. And there we are. We're at the fourth quarter now. Fourth quarter. 1st and 10 at the Raider 36. Tie game 31-31. Who will be the winner of Super Bowl 9? In real life, Super Bowl 9 was the Pittsburgh versus the Vikings. Vikings' second Super Bowl in a row? Yeah. Pittsburgh's first Super Bowl, and Pittsburgh, of course, won. Inside run, number 8, is a blitz. Inside run, 40-05. O-line power. O-line has a power of 3, will not make it. A 0-yard gain to number 10. That is Terry Metcalf, and he may have fumbled. One to 16, he may have fumbled. We got to roll, find out if he did. 1 to 16, he fumbled. He fumbled. The fumbles this game are cray. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know timing yet. If it's a turnover, 5 seconds. If it's not, 35 seconds. Fumble recovery. Who will it be? 40. The Raiders recover it, and he will get a no, wait, 40. The Raiders recover, and he will get a return. George Atkinson. And he's going to get a return. This is what he's going to return it. We're including the yellow die. 34, 9, 10-yard return. Another Cardinal turnover. Isn't that their second one of the half? No, that's the third turnover of the half. Wow. Terry Metcalf's second turnover. Third turnover of the half. Oakland will take the ball. Where are they going to be? Okay. They're 46. In good field position. So Terry Metcalf runs for 0. His second fumble, his third fumble. He's got 2 fumbles. Wait a minute. Terry Metcalf fumbled the ball 3 times. Once on a punt. Yep. George, at the start of the second quarter, and it led to and George Atkinson recovered it. Wow. And then he fumbles a punt. And now he fumbles again. George Atkinson recovers, and the Raiders are set up near midfield. It's a tie game. They will go to a -2, looking to keep the ball on the ground, which makes sense considering they have a backup quarterback. 11 minus 2 is 9. That's a short pass. 5 minus 2 is a 3. That's a bounce. Short pass versus bounce. 60-01. LB3's cover needs to be a 1. It is passing complete, which is good because if it might have been a fumble if you'd have caught it. Second and 10. Gonna keep it on the ground. Smart team. Outside run versus short yardage, 18-1. That's a good play. That's a breakaway. Who's doing the breakaway? 14. Clarence Davis. Top 3 dice plus 5. Uh-oh. 16, 17, 22. Nope. That was getting to big distance. Still a 22-yard gain. Goes around the corner. Big gain there. Cardinals are the Raiders driving for a lead, 68-30. Or at the Cardinal 32, as long as they don't turn over the ball. Okay, where am I at? -2 still. 7 minus 2 is 5. Inside run, short yardage. 48-4, 48-4 right here. DL1 tackle, I don't think he's got a 4. Yes, he does. 2, Marv Hubbard. Marv Hubbard will lose 2 yards. Got to avoid the negative plays. Second 12. Back to the Cardinal 34. -8 outside run. Short yardage. 35-7. RB2's rush is not a 7. Clarence Davis, after he ran 22, gets 0. 3rd and 12, and Larry Lawrence has to make a play. +6. 13 plus 6 is 19. It's going to be a medium pass. Deep zone. Medium pass, deep zone 43. DL3 sack is not an 8. Yeah. Larry Lawrence throws another incomplete pass. He can't make the play. And that's way too far. That's a 51-yard field goal. He can't make a 51-yard. Yeah, it'd be a 51. George Blandon. No way George Blandon makes a 51. No, not a chance. As long as it's a 49. To give you an idea. Let me look here. I'll show you 51. So he needs an 18 plus. He's got a -2 to roll, so I've got to roll a 20, which means I have a 3.33% chance of rolling it. Fourth and okay, we can try a pooch punt. Ray Guy does not do pooch punts well. It's got to be a pooch. There we go. Or coffin corner. You could call it coffin corner as well. Yeah, we're gonna. It's either that or go for it. And yeah, I'm pooch punting here. What we did from another game. I loved how they did this. This is not this game, but this is another. It's actually a baseball game. What they did is you roll a d20, and that sets the manager's how risky the manager is. The higher the number, the more risky they are. So then when you come to a play, well, would they risk it? What would they do? You roll a d20 again, and if you roll it under their manager, so it'd be like this. How risky is John Madden? Oh my God, he's going to risk everything. Well, would he go for it here? 9 is under 19? Yes, he's going to go for it. We're not doing that. We're pooch punting. Now, guys, pooch punt. He cannot pooch punt. It's a 54. It's going to be a punch. It's going to be a touchback. But I really I can't remember what they called it, but they called it like risk. I don't remember, but it's like I love the idea. I thought it was a tremendous idea. I really, really did like it as an idea, but in this situation, I don't even think you don't roll. You just they're going to push punt it. It didn't work. The ball went into the end zone. I expected it to actually. All right, Larry Lawrence. He's going to throw 2 incomplete passes. Clarence Davis runs for 22. Hubbard loses 2. And he loses 0. They do get 1 first down. They do have a 3rd down, which they don't make. And Ray Guy punts 34 yards. All right, it's the Cardinals ball. Tie game, 31-31. 12 minutes left in the game. 12 minutes left to a championship. We're going to start with a short pass versus a bounce defense. Short pass, bounce defense, 42-2. 40 O-line protect. Can the O-line protect him? Yes, it can. 8-yard pass. I think if you wanted to, you could do short passes the same way I do medium passes, subtract 2, add the blue die. I don't. In fact, in this case, it'd be the same thing, 8 yards. 8 yards to number 9. They're putting their trust in Terry Metcalf. Him and Marv Hubbard have not had good days. 2nd 2 at their own 28. 8 minus 1 is 7. That's an outside run. Versus rush contain. 48-3. DL4's tackle. I think he's going to make it. No. Art Thomas cannot make the play. It's a 5-yard gain. To guess who? Terry Metcalf. Yep, 12. Yep. And that's a first down. I think of the ball, 33. First 10 thrown, 33. They're going to run up the middle against right into the teeth of a rushing defense. DL2's tackle. Again, no, he will not make the play. 4-yard gain this time to Jim Otis. 4-yard run to Jim Otis. And the Swami would say, tick, 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 tick. Second 7, 12 minus 1. They're either going long. Short zone, long versus short zone. 52, we're going to go off the defensive card. Short zone, 52. LB3's cover is not going to be a 6, I can tell you now. It's close, though. It was close. Closer than I thought. 18. J.V. Kane, he's already caught a couple big passes. He will catch another one for 12 yards. They couldn't find the deep man, so he dumped it off. Good play. Keeps the clock moving. We're at their own 49, first and 10. Nine minus 1 is an 8. They'll go with the screen. Short blitz. No blitz. 9 minus 1 blitz. 27-9. Was it screen pass? 27-9. Quarterback's accuracy is not a 9. Pass incomplete. Jim Hart hasn't thrown an incomplete pass in the second half? Okay. Midway in the second quarter was his last incomplete pass. Wow. Second and 10. Subtract 1, 10 minus 1, they're going to short pass. Versus the mup and run. 55. CB1's cover, I'm pretty sure, is a 4. Pass falls incomplete. Third and 10. Still lots of time in the game, but you want to, you'd want to, 6 and 6 is 12, they'll try a draw. They maybe they can go for it on 2 plays. 22-3, RB3. That's Donnie Anderson. He will not make the play. The Raider defense was prepared for it. Fourth and 11 from their own 48. They will punt, but not before we find out what the injury is. Again, these two died 33. Offensive linemen out the rest of the game. And what that means is if I look at the -1 is what I do. And nope, that clock stopped. There we go. So, Hal Roberts. Sure, you guys knew that. I didn't tell you who the punter was. You knew that. Hal Roberts will come in to 2-pin. There we go. Hal Roberts has a minus 146. 42-yard kick. It is caught by Ron Smith. That's a 10-yard line. Yeah. Well, he's got to return it then. There's nothing. There's no letting it roll. There's no. So look at the punt return. Top through 29. He returns the 8 yards. Okay. Now Stabler has led a couple late quarter drives. Can Larry Lawrence do it? Raiders need to move the ball just to flip field position. 50, 90, 10, 18, they're at their 18. Interesting statistician point here. If it was took at the 10, if he would have took it outside the 20, he would not get credit for an inside the 20 punt. Interesting, just a note. Terry Metcalf catches a pass for 8. Then Metcalf for 5. Oders for 4. J.V. Kane for 12. But then Hart throws 2 incomplete passes, and Donnie Anderson loses a yard. Rush, pass. Al Roberts, he will put it 42 yards. Does get credit for an inside the 20. Shouldn't be that. Should be that way. There we go. Because it's 31-31. Ron Smith finally gets a punt return. I copy paste and it doesn't work always. There we go. Because I leave the yardage by the name. All right. Looks like we're ready. Steelers with a minus two, looking to keep the ball on the ground. Inside run, rush contain. 31-5. RB1's power. Marv Hubbard does have the power to power through that. Needs to beat a 6, and he does. Two plus the die, that's a 7-yard run. That's what you want on first down. Still keep, screen. Versus short yardage. 28-4. Quarterback's accuracy? Nope. Bad throw. Stabler would have made that. Would Stabler have made that? Yes, Stabler would have made that. Third and 3, that's a +3. +3. 5, inside run versus a blitz. 51-3. Is the DL2's tackle a 3? Yes, it is. Stuffed him. And Ray Guy needs one of those famous booming, oh my lord, look how far it's going punts. Anyway, undo that. Jeez. Definitely don't want to shank it like you did earlier. Okay, he's adding 2 yards. 48, not any bad. 45 yards. It's going to be returned by, not by Terry Metcalf. That's good news. Gary Hammond. Yeah. Okay, punt return. 38-0. He didn't return it for nothing. So, 8:55 left in the game. It's tied. And the Cardinals are taking over at the 30-yard line. They just can, the Cardinals, put together a drive. Okay, let's see here. Hubbard runs for 7 and 0. Lawrence throws another incomplete pass. No first downs. They do have a third down. Ray Guy punts it for 45. Gary Hammond returns it for 0. Cardinals ball. They'll go with a -1. It's starting to get down to the wire now. Any play here, 9 -1 is 8, that's a screen. Any play here could be the play that decides the game. 57-3. CB2's tackle is a 3. Is it? CB2's tackle is not a 3. 12-yard gain. Who did he throw it to? Mel Gray. Nice first down. Gets across the 40. That's a draw. Versus the blitz. Will it work? Yes, it will. RB3 will gain 7 yards, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Barely. Whew. -1 again. 9 -1 is another screen. Raiders are looking for the run. 26-5. Quarterback's accuracy. No. Ball falls incomplete. And there is a penalty. What is the flag going to be? Offensive holding against St. Louis. Let's back them up. That's wrong. Okay, 2nd and 13 now from their 39. Still at a -1, 9 -1. Still trying to screen. Versus bounce, screen versus bounced. 20-02. Wide receiver 1. This is wide receiver 1. That's Mel Gray. He will catch the ball. But he only picks up 5 yards. Time is ticking away. Need to fix something here, though. There we go. 3rd and 8 from their own 44. It's a +6, 10 short pass. Versus it's a +6, 13 deep zone. It said deep zone, short pass, deep zone. 25-2. Wide receiver 2. Earl Thomas will make the catch for 9 yards. Barely makes the first down. Wow. Big play, just across. He knew where to go. He went past the marker, set in the zone. Uh, 44, 53, 40. They're at Oakland's 47-yard line. 6.5 minutes left in the game. If it was Stabler, I'd be scared Raiders could make a comeback with Larry Lawrence. I'm not sure they can. Still at a -1. 60, that's an outside run. Versus a bounce defense. 28-0. Bounce defense, 28-0. RB1 will make the rush. Jim Otis. Right when you need him, rips off a 13-yard carry. Oh my goodness. And they're down to the Raider 34. They need to go a little bit further to get in the field goal position. To give you an idea, Bacon's long for the year is 47. Means they need to be at the 30. Still subtracting 1. 10 -1, they're going to go short pass versus rush contain. 19-5, tight end 2 did nope. A ball falls incomplete. I get in a hurry. I think that's my problem. I'm recording and I get in a hurry and I forget to mark something. 2nd and 10. At the Raider 34, still subtracting 1. 11 miles, still a short pass. That wasn't a 20. Well, I hope not. Hope I didn't miss a penalty. Short pass, bounce. 30-09, it will fall incomplete. And facing another 3rd down, 3rd and 10 this time. And this might be go for it time. Heading 6. Outside run. Versus the blitz. 25-4 pass blitz. 25-4. Is the DL2's tackle a 4? The difference between him being stopped or not. DL2's tackle. Is it a 4? Is it a 4? It will go to Jim Otis. That's who's getting the carry. It's either a 1-yard gain or it's an 11-yard gain. No matter what, it's going to take 35 seconds off the clock. And it is an 11-yard gain. Oh my goodness. That might be the play of the game right there. They're down to the Oakland 23 now. Jim Otis is carried for 11 and 13 on this drive. They've gotten 4 first downs, overcame 2 third downs, 5 minutes, 10 seconds, tie game. They're doing a -1 to the roll. 8 minus 1 is 7, outside run versus short yardage. 12-5. RB was run. No. They finally stop him. They stuff him. But the clock is ticking. Now we are under 5 minutes left in the game. And now you can start timeout. Now this is when I start doing timeouts, slow downs, hurry ups. 13 minus 1 is 12. They'll go with the draw. Versus short zone. 33-8. It's not going to be a good draw. O-line rush. And remember, they are O-line right here has a bad injury. So their O-line rush -1 will not make an 8 anyway. So it's a 0-yard gain. Jim Otis, they're stopping him now. Yet another injury, which will stop the clock. It's not under 2 minutes, so doesn't require a timeout to be used. Defensive back. I might as well say the rest of the game. 60, a random DB. Okay, so 5 of them. 1 to 4, 5 to 8. 9, Jack Tatum. Jack Tatum is out for the rest of the game. He goes down, he will not return. +6. 3rd and 8, +6. 8 and 6 is 14. 14, that's a medium pass versus the blitz. Medium pass versus blitz, 12. Wide receiver 1's is not going to have a 6 deep. Nope, the ball falls incomplete. And Jim Bacon will have to come on, with a, what is this, a 38-yard field goal. .425 left in the game. Okay, what's he need? 38. So he needs a 14 plus. 38. So I need to roll a 12 on the dice. Oh, jeez. 58.5% chance. I was hoping it would be better than that. I thought it would be. Okay, 38. Yep. Needs a 14 plus. We're adding 2 to this. Penalty or a 1 might be a block. 20 is a penalty. No block, no penalty. 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. It is up and it is good. The Cardinals. A late scoring drive. Oh, have taken a 34-31 lead. Bacon's got a kick off now. And it might come down to the backup quarterback, Larry Lawrence. Can he lead a drive? $34. Received at the 2. 17 is the return guy. Pete Banaszak. Probably the one guy you don't want returning it. And it's going to be 10 plus the die. 34-2. Yep. 12 plus 0. He only returns at 12 yards. The Raiders, dear Lord, 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. 1st and 10 at their own 14. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. They can go hurry up. They can spike the ball. All right, let's see. Cardinals. How do we do it? 12-yard pass to Mel Gray. 7-yard run by Donnie Anderson. They got called for holding. Then a 5-yard pass to Mel Gray. 9-yard pass to Earl Thomas. 13-yard run by Jim Otis. The long run of the day. 2 incomplete passes. 11-yard run by Jim Otis. But then Jim Otis went 0, 2, incomplete pass. Bacon does his second field goal of the day. P R made one, didn't make one. Made one, did not. Who? B. Banaszak. 12. Yep. Okay. 1st and 10 at their own 14. Lots of time left. They're behind. I'll just go with the -1. I think that's good because they have all day. I mean, even if they could even maybe punt it and still get the ball back. 11 -1 is 10. They will open up with a short pass. 5 -1 is 4. Bounced. Short pass versus bounce. Short pass 44. 40-0-4. O-line protect. It will. Eight-yard gain to Clarence Davis. One thing I always think that if they they're not going to hurry. Yeah, they are. They're going to hurry. They hurry up to the line. Second -1, 10, another short pass. Versus short zone, short pass. Short zone 51-7. Goes off the defensive card. Short zone 51-7. LB2's cover is not going to be a 7. Nope. 10-yard pass to Frank Pitts. That's a first down. They will keep going in. They will keep the hurry up. They're at their own 32. Still going with -1. 14 -1 is 13. That's a medium pass. They were expecting a run. 62-2. CB2's cover. I'm pretty sure he'll make it. Barely. Wow. Pass incomplete. Clock stops. Clock stopped. The Raiders will huddle up. Between left. Second and 10 at their own 32. Still going with -1, 12. And they're going to go deep. Long pass. 4 -1 is bounced. Long pass, 41-0. O-line protect. They will protect. It's going to be a 23-yard pass. Larry Lawrence finds Cliff Branch for 23 yards. They're going to use a normal play clock now because they have just advanced the ball way down there. Uh, 55, 45. They're at the Cardinal 45-yard line. You know, the Cardinals need to start thinking about using the time. You never know. They're down there. Still, I'm going with a -1. Oh, geez. 12 -1 is another long pass. And they were expecting the 42-4. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who's it going to this time? Are you kidding me? 27 yards to Cliff. Oop, wrong one. So this should be 23. This is 27. St. Louis is calling timeout. Hoping they can get the ball back with some time on the clock because they're going to need it. Is that right? Yeah, 35. Yeah. First and 10 at the Cardinals 18. And now I'm starting to wonder, okay, we need to do some first downs here. Larry Lawrence has come on, completed 4 out of 5, including a 23 and a 27 to Cliff Branch. The O-line is holding up against the Cardinal rush. Okay, -1. Oh, dear Lord. Medium pass. 3 minus 2, 1 is 2. That's a rush contain. Medium pass 56-7. We're going to go to the rush contain 56-7. Tight end deep? No. 14-yard pass, though. Oh, wow. Tight end 1. That's Bob Moore. Cardinals will use another timeout. Because now the Raiders may score a touchdown. .235 left in the game. First and goal at the Cardinal 4. This is why I do injuries. Can you imagine this? The backup comes into the game. He needs to hold off. They need a field goal drive, and it looks like he could drive them in for a touchdown. -1. They finally turn to the running game. It's expected. 12-4, RB1's rush. He does have it. 3 plus the dice. That's a 7-yard. That's a touchdown run. Cardinals let him in. That's what it was. Extra point is good. And if the Cardinals are going to do it, it's going to be Jimmy Hart. And Oakland has their first lead of the game. Wow. George Bland is kicking off. What you don't want now, what in the world here? You don't want Terry Metcalf returning it forever. We will find out. Here we go. It's going to be caught at the 11. Terry Metcalf will be the returner. If that was any kind of thing, it would have been an offensive having to call timeout. But luckily, there is a penalty on the kickoff, though. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. 11. 10 plus the blue die, that's 11. Kickoff penalty. Number 6, face mask on Oakland. That's a huge penalty right there. Because that's going to give St. Louis great field position. Because they were going to have it at their 22. Now they've got it at their 37. They've got to have a touchdown. 2:25 left in the game. They've only got 2 timeouts. All right. 8-yard pass to Clarence Davis. 10-yard pass to Frank Pitts. I don't think his name is anywhere. Nope. Then he throws an incomplete pass. Then 23 and 27 to whom may be the player of the game. I don't know, Fred Biletnikoff, though. 14 to Bob Moore. And then Marv Hubbard, second touchdown of the game. What do they do here? P. I said R. Third downs. No third downs. Metcalf returned the kick 11. Oh. Forget. There we go. All right. I think we got to go all out pass. That's +6. I want to show that. There we go. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. That's a draw. Short zone. 53-8. LB2's tackle's not going to be an 8. That's a 10-yard gain, too. What is it? This drop 18. Terry Metcalf. And we have the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left in the game. The Cardinals have first. They need a touchdown. It's a Super Bowl, and they have the ball 1st and 10 at their 47-yard line. They were up 17-0. Since then, it's been Oakland 38 points, Cardinals 14, +6. That's a 20. That's a medium pass versus the blitz. 53-5. Go off the defensive card. Pass blitz, 53-5. LB2 sack, I don't think it's going to be a 5. It is close, but it is not. 14-yard pass to who? J.V. Kane. He's had some big catches this game. They will go into, they got to go hurry up. They got to go hurry up, but apparently I don't have to because I'm taking time to do it here. What is that? 57-61. They're at the Oakland 39-yard line. The Steelers were driving, and George Atkinson made an interception in the AFC Championship game. Will it happen again? +6. 13 plus 6 is 13, 19. +13 plus 6 is 19. Yep, that's a medium pass versus the blitz again. 51-2 of the defensive card. 51 quarterback control. This is either a big play or it's a bad play. Quarterback's control. He makes the big play. To JV Kane. Okay. Breakaway +3. Oh my goodness. 14 and 4 is 18, 21, 31 yard pass. There's an injury, and this could be important because who's injured? No matter what, the Cardinals have first and goal at the Raiders' 8. If it's a Cardinal, they will have to use it. Well, whoever, they're going to have to use a timeout. 23, random running back. So the Cardinals have to burn their final timeout. That could be big. Are we re-rolling? He's going to be out the rest of the game. Ain't much left of the game. And it is going to be Jim Otis. All right, minute 30 left in the game. Cardinals first and goal at the 8. They have no timeouts, but they can hurry up. They've really got all day. They are behind. What do they do when they're behind? They're at a +0. That's what I will go with. +0, 10. That's a short pass. Versus the blitz. 39-9. The O-line cannot protect him. They fail. Puts it on the pressure chart. We're looking right here. Top 3 die only. 23-0. Can the quarterback evade? 23-0. He will evade. And Jim Hart throws it away. Sack would have been a horrible thing to take there. Second goal from the Oakland 8. +0. 14. That's a medium pass. Versus a short zone. Medium pass. 64. It's in the red zone. We go to the pressure chart again. Again, looking at just the top 3 dice. 32-4. Quarterback's rush. 32-4. 32. He does not have the rush. He does take the sack. Who gets the sack? Art Thomas gets the sack. We have to check for a fumble. 1 to 3, it's a fumble. It is not. They do not have any timeouts. They will hurry to the line for third and goal from the 13. Medium pass, +6. 9. Short pass versus deep zone. Short pass, deep zone, 46-6. Go off the defensive play card. Deep zone, 46-6. LB2's cover. LB2's cover is not going to be a 6. Are you kidding me? Okay, LB2's cover. Yes. Oh my God, yes. He makes the play. Gerald Irons makes the play, knocks the ball away. If the ball falls incomplete, 4th and goal. This is the game, folks. Fourth and goal from the Raider 13. You got to go medium pass. I'm going to roll the dice, but if it's not medium, I will change it to medium. It's a +6 either way. 7-13, it's a medium pass versus short zone. 59-4. We're going to the defensive card, short zone. 59 is S2's cover. Either way, it's going to be an incomplete pass. But we'll look at it. S2's cover. Jack Tatum is hurt. Jimmy Warren comes in. His cover is a 4. It'd be an incomplete pass. The reason I say it's an incomplete pass either way is because 10 plus this is 23. So the back of the end zone is the 23-yard line. He would have completed it. It would have been out of bounds. The Raiders hold on after being down 17-0 in the first quarter. They will hold on. They come from behind. Cardinals make too many mistakes. Oh my goodness. How long have we been going here? 2.5 hours. Terry Metcalf. They drove. I mean, 63, they drove 50 yards. They were just short. 14-11. 14-11. But 3 incomplete passes and the first sack of the game. And the Cardinals will fall. What a game. Both teams made mistakes. Both teams made comeback. Now the Raiders they have all the no timeouts. The Raiders back at this time they did not. All you God know is the miracle of Meadowlands and Pisarcik. I think there's a Herm Edwards recovered it, by the way. So they got to run the ball. I'm going -3. I'm going -16 passing. Give me a break. Outside run versus short yardage. 11. RB, he's got a 6. Marv Hubbard. How far does he get? 11. 5 plus the die, he gets 11 yards. Wow. That takes 40 seconds. The Oakland players are congratulating each other. They're getting ready to to pick up John Madden, putting him on his shoulders. Final play of the game, -6. Inside run. Short yardage. There will not be a fumble. LB2. It's LB2's tackle. LB2 will make the tackle. 5-yard loss. Who loses 5? Clarence Davis. Got to find a Clarence Davis here. Will lose 5 yards. But 40 seconds will tick off the clock. The game is over, and the Raiders have come from behind for a 38. Do it right. 34 victory. There you go. Holy cow. What a game. And you want to know why I play these games? Yeah. There you go. You can look at some individual stats here. Who is that? 18. Marv Hubbard, 18 for 106. He did fumble the ball 3 times. Metcalf fumbled it twice, once on punts. Fred Biletnikoff, 8 catches, 129 yards, most of that in the first half. J.V. Kane, 7 catches, 108 yards. $38, $34 is your final. Well, until next time, I don't know when the next time will be, but until next time.